This is a Warm Audio WA76-D2, which is a faithful recreation of a 1176 style compressor. Faithful dual channel recreation of the fastest and most powerful RYDA studio compressor with edit recording features. And it's dark and it's hard to see while I'm wearing this because I'm cool. And the reason for it being, I was waiting for it for just a little bit short of 6 months. So this device got to me from Austin, Texas in 5 months and 3 weeks exactly. I ordered this right when I picked up another Warm Audio device, which was this one right here, Warm Audio WA73-D2, kind of faithful recreation of a Neep style preamp with an equalizer. And I ordered this guy. This guy was out when I was in LA a couple of years ago. Here it is. I got it. I have not opened it. I mean, literally, I looked inside if the unit is inside there in the store, and so it is, but I've never took it out. So let's just try to see the unpacking, what it offers, how do the knobs feel, and we'll try some tests. All right. So what's inside? A cable. This is a European 220 version. Get rid of that. It is not a very light device. What else is in there is a booklet, like user instruction or whatever. Inside of the box there's a quick start guide. This one right here. There's a sticker. Faithful Warm Audio fans for y'all out there. I have a place, I have like a vocal booth where I can stick this on. The whole door is stickers, dual, triple layers already. What else? Another sticker. Is it a sticker? So this is how the device looks. I don't know how heavy it is. It's not light. It's not light, but it's not killer heavy. It's just pretty heavy. But I plan to use this device for recording, so I can have 2 compressors on the way through the vocal chain, and I have the mix knob over here, so I can make it work 50% of the time. Okay, this is supposed to click, I think. Oh, attack is supposed to click. How does it feel? It has even like a little sticker over the VU meters. The VU meters are actually smaller than the one on my 6176 version of Universal Audio that I have. Is just one single channel. It has a select knob, so you cannot have more than one ratio at a time. And this device, it has a dedicated regular way of doing it. You can select the 4, the 8, the 12, or the 20:1 ratio, as well as you can select all of them. But not many people know that actually in some of the 1176 devices, you can have a multiple other than the 4. The 4 ratios in is called all to 1 ratio, or people either use that or they use one at a time. And you can actually use multiple ratios other than the 4, which is all to 1, or individual. I'm not sure if it works on this device. On my 1176 LN from Universal Audio counterpart of 6176, you cannot do it because they're not pressable buttons. It's a rotary switch and you can only select one at a time. So I was wondering if it works, because the way it worked for me, if I wanted to, I could use the 2 ratio combination, or 3 or 4 or 1. Every one of them works. And so you could have like the 4 and the 20, anything, you know. You can have the top 3, the bottom 3. Yeah, you can have 3. Can you have 3 skipping 1? I don't know. Yes, you can. So anyway, that takes a little bit of practice to do, but yeah, I hope it works. The little VU meters, they're actually smaller than the small Universal Audio 6176 VU meter. I was expecting to have it like the same size. It actually is smaller. Yes, it is. Anyway, so the buttons, they feel snug. They feel good. They don't wiggle and stuff. They're good buttons actually. And the knobs, they are pretty light. They're not like, so yeah, they're pretty light. Actually, you know what? The attack and release, they have more resistance, especially the release. Yes, the release is a little bit tighter on both sides compared to attack. And the input and output, they're even more so. They're lighter. All right, so the what do you call them? Knobs, right? Switches. They feel light. They feel precise. They don't wiggle. They're like hard, but very easy to use. So these buttons, like I said, the ratio and the other side of it, they feel the same. They're good, rigid, nice. So these knobs, they feel, the sidechain filter actually feels the same as release, so the tightest. And the wet dry knob resembles the attack. Anyway, the other side switches, they're feeling perfectly aligned with the other side. And so here's the device. So let's peel this. Feels great. Another one here. Yes, sir. Here we are, unpacking the device. In the back, you have a power plug, the regular one, and then you have input output for channel 1 and an input output for channel 2. It was said that you can use either or. On the first batch, people kind of had a little bit of complaints, and for my studio, I really want to get absolute best. In this situation, I was wondering, because look, I could have gotten a little bit of a inferior model. Why? Because the company was short and it was pre-ordered, so the company needed some money to finance and build another one of these, right? And so it took them a little bit of time to build, and I was wondering if the engineers were like, you know what, we don't have the capacitors or some and then like let's use those, you know, and then those, they could be a little bit worse than the, you know, it could pass the quality control, but there could be certain minor differences which I have no way of comparing. So here it is. I am very happy. This thing is pretty heavy. I don't know, like 5 kilos, I think. Actually, I think it's maybe a little bit more, like 6,000 grams, so like 6 kilos maybe. And so let me put the glasses back on and tell you like it is, like I think it is. The country is under sanctions. If you don't know why, then it's not me who's going to tell you why. But the country is on sanctions, and getting this device from Austin, Texas, America is a mission. All right. So this company, United-Music, they are great. They pre-ordered this from Warm Audio themselves. It doesn't smell at all. They have never imported this. There's a large possibility that I might be one of the few people, if any, to, you know, have this device. So in United-Music, they've brought 2 units. One unit is already here. Another unit is in the warehouse because they just brought them over. Let me just try to, you know, uncover some space, see where it'll go, and I really want to plug this and see if it works. Because this device, will be used for recording a microphone chain, as well as it will be used to record, actually to master, because this is, if you can read the sign right here, it says a limiting amplifier. So this is like a limiter with a bunch of things that I can do. First off, I have this mix knob that I can use. I could actually blend the under and over compressed to where the blend is perfect. Let's connect this.